She said that American soccer fans, most of them aren't smart. They don't know the game. They don't understand.
Gio.
That guy gets Poch.
Sports can take a lame gorilla, okay?
Right, did you know that Arsenal died?
These got me buzzing.
Up the toppies. It's hard to up them anyway.
I'm not even gonna comment on that.
The hits.
Thanks.
Welcome back to Footy with the Boys, ladies and gentlemen. It is good to have you. Hello. We are here. Sans one, Jared Flaggett, Mike.
-1 boy.
Are we feeling good about the decrease in people? Are we feeling bad?
Yeah.
Flags shows love today. He's off at a wedding in Portland. So shout out to Love. Shout out to Jared Flaggett. Off on a plane ride somewhere. He might parachute in halfway through the pod. So if he does, I will gladly give him his chair back. And until then, we will enjoy his absence. Ladies and gents, we have a huge episode for you today. USA versus Ecuador. Highlights currently going on our TV. Big draw, some are saying. One of the best draws that this country's ever seen. This draw and the England draw in the World Cup. Top two. Tough to ascertain between them. We'll break that down for you here, ladies and gents. We also have our Arsenal Alley and Toffee Talk as Prem is back this weekend. We missed it, but good weekend of international football. We have a little bit of USMNT Corner and then a new segment in Sex with the Boys where we will be playing Do You Remember? As Palmer will pull up in starting 11 from a couple years back from a big game of our featured matchup. And we will go ahead and try and guess that starting 11 in 3 minutes. I have no faith in us. How about you, Mike?
Partial faith.
We'll
get
faith.
At least 11 out of the 22.
You were talking big shit like 5 minutes ago, so you better carry.
Through process of elimination.
I can't do this. It's not going to be good.
We'll see. We might freeze, but we'll give it a go.
We might freeze. We might freeze just like one man who was in goal this weekend, Matt Freeze.
Well
Jared Flaggett rubbing off on me. I feel good about that one.
was pretty good.
That was good. Chris Richards also froze a little bit, but USA versus Ecuador, 1-1 draw. Immediate reactions, Mike. Disappointment, improvement, more of the same. What'd you make of the game?
Immediate reactions, improvement.
Okay.
Looked
From immediate results.
from what I watched in this match, we were at a Chance the Rapper concert, so
Thanks.
it was fleeting.
Shout
the
out
amount
Chancellor
that we
Bennett.
actually saw, mostly first half and then highlights in the second half, but we were taking it to them. We're creating a lot. Malik Tillman and Balogun were connecting all over the pitch, holding the ball, dominating possession, creating chances. So we looked really good, and then we conceded against a run of play, which does show the weakness in this style of play and these tactics. That high line and maybe not having the personnel to play that high line, we can get caught out on occasion. So we need to polish that up a bit before I can really say it's working with flying colors. But immediate reactions, definite improvement. This is probably the best performance I've seen under Poch.
Yeah, and two things I think came to mind. One, Ecuador has been on fire. They've been a very good team as of
Second
late.
to Argentina.
Second to Argentina in Cannonball. Oh, that Ender Valencia goal. Jeez. Second Argentina.
Class. Yeah.
I think we did take it to them. I think you're right. We played more fluid attacking football. Kind of what you expected when we first hired Poch. This was closer to it at the very least. And probably our best starting 11 since we hired Poch. So I guess,
Yeah, it was a strong lineup.
1 + 1 does mean 2 sometimes. So I guess once we have our players back, as Flags has been saying for a while, it does look better. I thought Weston looked great. Almost got an equalizer in the first half. Great save by the Ecuadorian goalkeeper. Balo obviously got the goal. Great goal there.
He was everywhere all game.
Yeah, is that over? Is that it with the striker debate? Can we finally be done? It's Balo and everyone else?
Yeah, I think Balo is a starter. It's tough for Pepe. He just has not been available, but that's part of it, right?
Yeah, but he also scores in these games. That's 2 games in a row now he scored for the U.S. men's national team.
Yep.
The same thing that's going to be with him is the same that we have with all of our strikers. Is he going to be healthy? We don't know. But when he is, I don't think there's anyone else who should be pushing him out of this 11. So shout out to him.
Hell of a performance.
Yeah, I did say Richard's flat-footed, and he is our best defender. Jedi also absent this camp. How worried were we about this back line, Tracy?
I'm slightly worried. Not really worried about Chris Richards. I think he's great.
Yeah, but if he's getting caught out and he's our best player.
Right.
So
if he gets caught out, then you can't expect Tim Ream to make a last-ditch effort, a chase down clearance.
No recovery.
Right. You saw him huffing and puffing to try to get back on this goal. Some of it's the midfield too. I think the pairing of Tanner Tessman and Ada Morris is not our strongest pairing in a double pivot.
I like both those guys though. So
I do.
It's a little sad to not see them.
But you like to think that Tyler offers more protection than either of them do.
You think, right?
So I am slightly worried. I thought Miles Robinson looked okay. I thought McKenzie looked fine when he subbed in. Didn't play a whole lot of minutes. So they looked fine. Tim Weah at the right wing back was strong. Made some contributions in the attack.
Stuck with the 5-back.
Stuck with the 5-back. I'm still not loving Max Sarpston out on the left wing, but I think that's just Jedi's position that he's holding on to.
Yeah, that's also fair. Yeah.
But it's hard to be too critical with the amount of chances that we created in this game. Ballo had several shots on goal, forced a couple of good saves. Tillman was in and around the box. You already mentioned McKennie. And then Pulisic came on and Haji came on, and those guys looked like they could create something too. So this game was there to be won. Caught out, like we said, on that goal, and then pushed and got an equalizer late. It's a good result.
Yeah, I think the result is whatever. It was a good performance and a step in the right direction. This might have been Poch's master plan the whole time. Just look like shit, and then the second we look like a real team again. Oh, Poch!
Yeah, we're back in on him.
He has the keys. So.
We are definitely quick to forget.
Yeah, no. U.S. men's national team fans are not quick to forget one Jedi Robinson, who unfortunately did not make it to this camp, but probably in line to play this weekend as Arsenal take on Fulham at the Craven Cottage. Away day, a London derby, back from the break. I think Fulham... What have you made of Fulham season so far? They haven't looked amazing, I can't say.
No.
They're not in the relegation zone, but they're pretty firmly bottom 10.
They're not world beating, but they're also not doing that poorly. Maybe that's just what Fulham is, that kind of level.
Yeah, we talk a lot about Everton on here, and it feels like Everton has a much higher ceiling than Fulham. Is that fair?
I think so. I think we have more talent than they do, honestly. They have some good players in that squad.
Strikers.
Some good strikers, but we have Jack Grealish, and they don't. Like, they don't have a player who holds a candle to Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
And they're limited like we are and other mid-table squads where they don't have a ton of depth. And they've lost some big players over the last couple of seasons. I still think Marco Silva is a good coach. They have no real chance of going down or anything like that, but I don't think they'll exceed expectations either.
Yeah, I don't think they go down this year, but they say in sports, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. And I worry about Fulham. I see some regression there. I feel like not too long ago they were on the up and up, and feels like they're stagnating a little bit.
They don't have a whole lot of young talent.
No, not a ton. At least not that have made a big name for themselves as of yet that we would know. So, it's an away day London derby, which is always difficult. Craven Cottage is a hard place to play. So I'm not coming in overly, I'm not coming in arrogant, I hope. But you expect Arsenal to get a win here, even without their captain, Odegaard, on injury front once again. We talked about him last pod, 3 home games in a row now, sub before halftime. He seems to be out for 6 weeks, it looks like. They're targeting the North London derby end of November. Some people are saying even that's a little optimistic. So we'll be tough without our captain there. Who do you see maybe stepping up in his place, Mike?
Well, I'm sure you'd like to see Nwaneri sub in there, and a lot of Arsenal fans would probably say the same thing. I think Mikel will probably go more pragmatic and play Marino up there. That's what he's done most of the season so far, it seemed like. Or Eze, because he played them there recently. Last game he started at that 10 spot, which I know you didn't love personally.
Yeah.
But I also think there are some things to iron out there with Eze. I think he's coming into a new system. Maybe doesn't understand the role as well. The duties that he has to do both sides of the ball, where he had more freedom with Crystal Palace. So I think he could still make that position his own. He just needs time to do so.
Honestly, I think he's fine with it off the ball, but it's so structured on the ball, especially the midfield, that I want him to have more freedom, which is why I like him more on the wing.
You think he gets that more on the wing?
Yeah, because he just is gonna get one-on-ones with. They're always shading their coverage towards Saka, and now at Gyökeres too. So, and the midfield is purely meant to keep the ball ticking for Arsenal and make runs into the box when needed. And so I don't love him there. I think it limits him a little bit. Off the ball, I think he'll be great. I do think he starts there. My lineup is kind of what you'd expect in the back four with Calafiori, Timber, and then, of course, Gabriel and Saliba. I expect it to be Eze at the 10 with Zubi and Rice. I think the Marino run was good in the starting 11. Now he can drop back down. And I do unfortunately think it's going to be Trossard. Martinelli's been amazing as of late, but and Trossard's been fine. I don't think he's been great. He's better as a sub if you ask me, and maybe you could say the same as Martinelli. But I do think it'll be Gyökeres, Trossard, and Saka up top, which I think will be enough to get it done. So I'm expecting 3 points this weekend, as I think every Arsenal fan should be.
I think this is a game where Gyökeres scores some goals.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think London derby's on the road. I don't know. I don't know if this has a ton of goals in it, but I do see an Arsenal win. So we'll check in on the Gunners next weekend and see on their progress. Meanwhile, the Toffees have a much bigger matchup if you're looking at their kind of point in the season. A trip to the Etihad on the way. Mike, this time next week, are we sitting here overreacting to whatever the result is?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna overreact.
Because I think even a draw, we're gonna overreact. A win, we're gonna really overreact.
Yeah, and I really think we could get a draw here. I mean, we're just behind City in the table. They looked good. They've
looked better as of late.
Really good.
Haaland's looked amazing.
But so are we. I mean, we're a proper team. To go to Etihad and get a result is a tall task. Would I bet on it? No, not with any sort of meaningful money. But the squad is good.
And it's off a big win.
And if we're going to be a top 8 team in the Premier League, then you have to be able to get results against top 8 sides. Man City is certainly higher than that. This is
not a top 8 side. This is a top 3 side.
They're a top 3, a title contender. But we kind of have the pieces in our squad to get a result here, I think. We're gritty in the midfield. We have really skillful players on both of our wings, where that's the weakest position for Man City by far, are their fullbacks.
Fair.
They play a stupid high line, so that offers something to play direct at, which we're not afraid to do. We'll play long balls. Garner will pick out long balls and have Beto and Ndiaye run after them all day. So there's an opportunity to score. And we size up against them pretty well when it comes to set pieces. So if we take the few chances that we get, I think we can get a goal. And then to withstand what they throw at us is the hard part. But the back line's been strong. Pickford's been strong. You just have to limit the balls that come to Haaland, because very few other people score on this City team. Everything comes through Haaland, at least.
I mean, it's designed that way. Yeah.
It is designed that way. So if we can mitigate balls coming to him in dangerous positions, we have a recipe for success. That being said, if you give that motherfucker a sniff of a chance, he will make you pay for it.
Yeah, and I do think Foden looked pretty good in his return this past couple of weeks.
True.
And
something to prove. He didn't get called into the England squad, so
to prove.
Might have that chip on his shoulder. But someone else who has a chip on his shoulder, a certain Jackie G. Grealish, who, for my money, I mean, it's like top 3 Premier League players.
A standing ovation.
Who also didn't get called into the England squad. Based on form alone, you think he should have been there.
Back to the Etihad for the first time.
Back at the Etihad.
They better give him some sort of ovation.
Pep, playing against these dudes. He was just there. It seems like a revenge game for me.
I like it. So what? Jackie G on the score sheet this weekend?
One way or another. Probably an apple.
Probably an apple. He did get his first goal as a winner last time out in another big game against Crystal Palace. We will see how the Toffees
dude. If we're beating Crystal Palace, we could beat City.
What did City win last year? Nothing.
What
did Palace win? FA Cup.
Community Shield.
Speaking of winners from last year, our featured matchup this weekend is a big one. It might be the best game in football, arguably.
The oldest rivalry.
It might be the biggest one in England, sadly for Arsenal, who also belongs in that conversation. But it's Liverpool versus Manchester United this weekend. Been an interesting start to the season for both of these two teams.
Certainly.
Man U has been a shit show, as it has been for... How long has Fergie been gone now? 12 years?
2013?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
A long, long time. And Liverpool started strong. Many called it unsustainable, and it looks like it might have been, as they have now lost 3 games in a row, 2 of those in the Premier League. Mike, I think it's a tale of 2 sides here. Lost 2 in a row for Liverpool. Is this a bigger opportunity for them, or is it a bigger opportunity for a Man U team who seems not that far away from making some pretty big changes?
Who's it a bigger opportunity for? I mean, I guess Man U.
Right?
Like, if Liverpool lose this game, it's just embarrassing.
But not only is it embarrassing,
now they're frauds.
Now they're dropping points. Now they're...
And they're putting themselves in a hole, not a hole that they can't get out of, but dropping points this early in the season, when you should be getting them, it'll play into the title race. I think it's certainly a bigger opportunity for Man U. If they can get a win here against a good Liverpool side, they start to look like they have more legitimacy, that they could be a better side than people are giving them credit for. And Amarin looks like he can actually beat a big team, which I don't know if he's had a statement team.
Hey, he beat top 10 Sunderland.
He beat top 10 Sunderland. He beat Chelsea 2 weeks ago
Also,
with a little bit of help from their recklessness. But this would be a statement win.
Yeah, 2
at
wins.
Anfield.
2 wins in the last 3. I think they have a chance. I think they'll be up for the game. Liverpool.
That being said, I think Liverpool, how bad they've looked the last couple of weeks and not getting results, I think they annihilate Man U here.
Yeah, I don't know. I give Man U a little bit more of a chance. It's just a top 6 game. This rivalry, Man U always plays good in rivalry games. That's just kind of a fact. They always seem to get up for
really
the
good on
games.
the 14th against Man City.
Dude,
They 3-0.
they looked amazing against Arsenal. Chelsea game.
They did look good against Arsenal.
I think,
but they still lost that game.
Yeah, 8 weeks ago now. They looked amazing. But still 2 months.
Remember, they looked better than Arsenal?
They did look better than Arsenal in that first weekend, absolutely. So, who won that one, though? Listen, I think it's a big opportunity for both teams. The odds say Liverpool will take it home, but maybe it's a delusion in me. I kind of like Man U to sneak something out here. At least make it interesting. At least making it interesting at some point. Maybe it's a return of some late heroics on Liverpool's part to secure the 3 points here. I think that's going to be my official prediction. A late winner.
I think it's just a matter of time before Isak meshes into this team, Verts meshes into this team, and Mo
Isak's
Salah wakes
coming out
up.
Party?
Yeah.
I think Salah's reign might be over. I think
His reign might be over, but he's not going to fall off completely.
no, but I think he's very firmly been the best player in the world for the past 2-3 years, in my mind. I know Mbappe is also.
You're just like writing it on paper right now. 2 goals, 1 assist, Mo Salah.
Listen, I hate Liverpool. I love Mo though. I think he's exceptional. Probably one of the greatest Premier League players to ever do it. So
Certainly.
guys like that usually show up in big games. I'm just saying, I think we're done with the reign of Mo. Moving on then to our locks of the week on the pod for today. Flags. Producer P. Can you pull that up? Is it up? Whatever.
Yeah,
I got it.
coming.
Nice. Good. Flags did send in a result for us. He is backing the Blues and not the Toffees. Chelsea 1 over Forest 0.
I think that's safe.
Still salty from the Geo loan spell, I guess,
Yes.
is why he's doing it.
And he's turned his tides on Big Ange Postecoglou.
Oh, Big Ange. I'm
He used
surprised
to
he hasn't
ride.
said Forest is going to win the league.
I know.
Who do you say Chelsea over who?
Chelsea 1, Forest 0.
Speaking of Forest, apparently they're in contact or in talks of signing a certain Sean Dyche in case they have to sack Ange and scrap for relegation.
I love that. What is that
You
club,
keep
bro?
him up.
What's the name of that owner again? Marikamakis?
Marianakis.
Marianakis. What a moron that guy is.
No,
But a very rich
we respect him.
one. No.
He'll kill you.
Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman.
That's true.
Keep doing you.
Love you, MBS.
I am actually backing my team instead of the fraudulent behavior by Flags. Arsenal 2, Fulham 1. Again, I think we're the much better side, but away game, London Derby. Tempering some expectations. I do think it'll be a comfortable 2-1 win, but a 2-1 win nonetheless for the Arsenal Gunners. Mike, what have you gone with?
Yeah, I'm kind of betraying myself as an Everton fan, but I'm taking Liverpool 2, Manchester United 1. Just seems like
Who gets on the score sheet?
Momo. Florian Wirtz with his first goal.
Nah, he's not gonna-
And for United, it's an own goal by Ibrahima Konate.
I think
That is
Konate
really
might be
cool.
out for the game, actually.
Oh, is he?
I think
Okay,
I think
then
he's at least a doubt.
Joe Gomez. I don't know.
Joe Gomez, yeah, for real. What's oh no, that Italian kid's injured, right?
Yeah, Pioli or whatever. Yes, he's also hurt.
There's no it's Pioli. But those are our locks of the week. Stay tuned for perhaps a new lock of the week segment coming up here soon, where we can give you real betting advice. So we'll tease that for next
real
week.
stakes.
Real stakes, because clearly you want to follow us and our money-making ways. Let's move into USMNT corner here, Mike. The 1-1 draw we have talked about. Big game tomorrow versus Australia, and they had a pretty good result last time out, didn't they, Tracy?
The Socceroos.
Socceroos!
Yeah, they beat Canada after kind of just withstanding the storm most of the game.
Yeah.
Got a crazy goal. A goal which was a shot and a slide tackle at the same time on a center back in a 6-yard box. Sometimes you just got to get the ball out from under your feet, hoof it out.
Hoof it.
No nonsense, or you'll get caught, and it'll end up in the back of your goal. So they got a 1-0 win against Canada. I think they looked fine. I haven't watched a whole lot of Australia play, but this is one that the United States should be winning. If we take the momentum that we got from the Ecuador game, start more or less the same lineup, I'd assume. Probably Pulisic will come in to start.
You think so?
You'd think. Yeah.
I think I would like to keep the same lineup. I think we're in for some Poch tinkering this game.
You think there will be tinkering in the starting lineup?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I mean, he's been so adamant about trying every goddamn player who's American and in a top 5 league anywhere or the MLS. So I think we see some tinkering there. I wouldn't do it. I want to see a similar lineup. Fuck, roll the same team out there for all I care. Like, Poch came out, called Pulisic the most important player for this national team. Yeah, no shit, buddy. But also swollen ankle. Maybe you don't want to mess with it too much. He plays, actually doesn't play a ton for Milan, coming off the bench a lot. But still, you might want to be cautious with it. I wouldn't hate it if you were. Other than that, I'd like to see a pretty similar starting 11. Even Matt Freese, fuck it, keep him in there. Why not?
Yeah, I guess he's the starter for the time being, is what it seems like. If I'm going to see some new people off the bench, I think James Sands in the midfield would be cool because we haven't seen him in a million years.
In the back three, I'd like to see him in the back three.
Yeah, that could be an option. Cameron Carter-Vickers.
Oh boy,
he could get another chance in my eyes.
Does he need another chance?
But then the rest of it, I think, is pretty confirmed.
I hope you're right. I really loved how Weston looked. I think the Timmy Whale right wing back experience will be a good one.
I think,
I think, dude,
Tillman and Balogun just need to continue to play together.
Listen, if Poch has done one thing right, it's really feature Melik Tillman because he was not good for this national team beforehand, and he has looked probably like our best player in most games that he's been a part of. Now, a lot of those games with MLS guys, so not hard to do, but still, he has been noticeably better under Poch, and I think he deserves credit for that. I think it's a must-win. As much as a friendly game can be a must-win, I think it's a must-win. I think it'll do a lot for the belief in the camp, do a lot for the boys, and a lot, honestly, for me. I want to feel better about this team as we go with 3 windows left after this? Not much.
Yeah.
Road to 26, baby.
It is crunch time, and Australia, although not a giant, is a World Cup team. So wins start here.
There's a lot of World Cup teams now, huh?
Yeah.
San
More
Marino,
so than
whoever.
Used to be. Cape Verde.
Cabo Verde.
Shout out the tiny nation.
Yeah, shout out whatever their logo is. Minnows? Is it the Minnows?
I think they are the Minnows.
Shout out the Minnows.
Yeah.
Shout out the Minnows for sealing their bid to the World Cup. USA already sealed their bid for the World Cup. Shout out them.
Yeah, dude.
Dude,
Don't
so
you love
nasty.
that? Not having to sweat a qualification cycle.
Honestly, no.
Lord knows we would have sweated.
Yeah, dude, we would have got shit on. Anyways, let's move on to happier things as we will wrap up the pod here with our new segment, Do You Remember? Starting 11 edition. We will be featuring a very famous matchup from 2 years ago. The 2023 Liverpool versus Manchester United game. If you remember the scoreline of this one, Tracy, it was 7-0 in favor of Liverpool. We are going to have 3 minutes here to guess the starting 11 for both teams. Mike and I will alternate just naming a guy from either 11. And then we will see how many we can get. Palmer will tell us each time if we are correct or incorrect. And we will go from there. He'll read us the starting 11 at the end. You will have access to it the entire time. So please laugh at us as we fuck this up. Mike, do you want to start or do you want me to start?
You have the honors.
Shit.
Give me just a sec, boys.
Anybody who's watched Mark Goldbridge
Got everything pulled
certainly
up.
remembers this game. He had an absolute fucking meltdown watching this on stream. It's 7.
That guy, I can't tell what to make of that guy. Come on the pod, Mark Goldbridge.
He's a character.
You're a legend, buddy. This game, I mean, is this when they officially confirmed Jim Ratcliffe or whatever his name is? This has to have been the biggest pivot point in Manchester United's history. 7-0 is
that was
pretty rough.
pretty bad.
Jesus Christ.
And they got 4-0 against Brentford earlier that season. You're like, can't get worse than this, could it?
Yeah.
Well,
Was it a 5-1 for some crazy shit?
so
Yeah.
bad.
God, they should have just hired Thomas Frank. Shout out to
On the screen right now, we have a 2013 Manchester derby.
Oh boy, Wayne
Waza.
Rooney.
Oh, he's not
Is that the same one he did the bicycle kicking?
No. I don't think so. Was it?
Might have been, dude. It might have been.
Look
Palmer,
at that
how
running
you
down the
looking?
wing. Ashley Young. Everton
Where'd he
great.
go?
Ashley Young.
Ashley Young, the Everton great. Sure. All right, great. So then we will get to it. Let's go ahead and get started. I will kick us off. I'm going Mo Salah. Oh, wait. I need to start the timer. Shit. 3 minutes starting now. Mo Salah. Is that correct or incorrect, Palmer?
Mo Salah was on the team.
Allison. Goalkeeper.
Allison as
Liverpool.
well.
Virgil van Dijk.
Virgil van Dijk was on there.
Ibrahima Konate.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yes, he was on there as well.
Konate.
Let's go with Bruno Fernandes. Man U.
Yes, yep, I'm in you.
All
Jordan Henderson. Liverpool.
right. Oh, I don't know.
Yes, he was.
Whoa, good call. Andre Onana, Man U, goalkeeper.
Was he there yet? Or was it Dea?
He was not.
Fuck. In 2023, he wasn't
You
there.
go again.
No, you go.
No, you go until you get one.
David De Gea. Goalkeeper, Man U.
Yes.
Cool. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
He was there.
Andy Robertson, Liverpool.
He was also there.
Nice.
Roberto Firmino.
No.
Where is he?
Striker, Liverpool.
Firmino.
Yeah, actually, he
Let's
is.
go.
Oh, I'm sorry. Luke Shaw, Man U. Left back.
Yes, he is.
Yes. We have a minute and 20.
Luis Diaz. Liverpool.
Oh, I don't like that. Left wing.
Diaz is not there.
Cody Gakpo.
Yes, Gakpo is.
Oh, who else is in that midfield? McAllister?
He wouldn't been there yet, would he?
2023?
Go to Man U.
Who's in that midfield? Casemiro.
Casemiro's there.
Yes.
Harry Maguire.
Center back, Man U.
No.
Lissandro Martinez. 45 seconds.
Yes.
Rafael Varane.
Yes.
Diego Dallo, right back.
Yes.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Was he there?
No.
No. Marcus
30 seconds.
Rashford.
Yes.
Oh, shit. I don't have one. Who's in that midfield for Liverpool?
Curtis Jones.
Curtis Jones.
No.
Fuck.
Harvey
Alexis
Elliott.
McAllister. No?
Nope.
Harvey Elliott?
Yes.
Okay.
Naby Keita.
2023 was that?
We might already have all the Liverpool players.
No, we're missing a
I
midfielder.
think I think you're missing one more for
We're
Liverpool.
missing a midfielder.
Naby Keita.
That is time. Shit, we missed a lot of Man U.
Yeah.
Who was their striker back then?
Martial.
I don't know. All right, go ahead and read them off for us, please, if you could.
We had to do pretty well. We got all of Liverpool except one. Or we got all of
Pretty
Liverpool.
well. I'm impressed.
got every
for
Liverpool
you had Nunez, Gakpo, and Salah up top.
Oh,
Henderson.
no, you didn't say. You said Firmino, not
Yeah, I
Nunez.
said Firmino.
Was Firmino in the midfield?
Yeah. I heard you wrong. I thought you said Fabinho.
Fabinho.
That's my
fuck.
bad.
Well, we
No, you're
missed
good.
it. Fabinho, of course.
Fabinho, Henderson, and Elliott.
Okay.
Alexander-Arnold, Konate,
Yeah.
and Van Dijk, Robertson, Allison.
Okay,
Yeah.
go to Man U.
Menu, you did worse.
Okay.
Nunez started that game. Interesting.
Rashford, tip of the spear.
Rashford at striker.
Weghorst?
Val Veghorst. Val Veghorst. No wonder they lost 7-2.
Dude, Beggars is crazy. Okay.
Anthony. Fred.
Oh. Fuck.
Casemiro.
Oh, we got the back
Shaw,
five.
Martinez. Varane.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay. So we missed Weghorst, Anthony, and Fred for Man U. And we missed Nunez and Fabinho, technically, for Liverpool.
Yeah, that's my bad.
Okay, 5 out of 22.
It's pretty good.
So what's our record then? 17?
Yep.
All right, 17, I guess, is the score to beat. Damn, that frustrated me. That is not that long ago, and those teams look pretty different, if we're being honest. So
I think we need a visual cue to keep track of stuff.
Yeah, we can workshop it a little bit. But hey, you were here for the first one, ladies and gentlemen. 17 to 22 is not bad. Yeah, I'll take it.
Man,
honestly,
you fans, tell me why you miss about Weghorst.
At the 10, by the way. I'm looking at their lineup right now. He was at the 10. Man,
that World Cup, man, it really gassed up his profile.
Dude. He was at Burnley, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Dude, you know what? I'd take another 7-0 this weekend just for the memes.
It'd be hilarious.
It'd be hilarious. I'd take another one.
I'll take a 7-0 either way.
Oh, dude, I would definitely take a Man U 7-0, let me tell you. And we'd take an Everton 7-0. An Arsenal 7-0. Shit, we'd take a US men's national team 7-0 tomorrow against Australia. The Socceroos.
Fucking A.
Balo back in the back of the net. That's my prediction for the game. He's on a mission, and that mission is to score goals. Mike, final thoughts before we get out of here.
Yeah, tune into the game tomorrow. We'll have a United States breakdown on our socials after the fact.
Hell yeah.
Tune in to the Premier League games this weekend. We'll break them down on Monday as usual. Sound off in the comments. What segments do you want to see us do? What USA segments do you want to see leading up to the World Cup? How are you feeling about the United States national team? Send us your questions. We want to hear from you.
We feel bad. I don't feel bad about Los Cafeteros, who smoked Mexico in their game this weekend.
What's
shout out to
2-0 times 2?
I think that's a Cuatro a 0. 4-0, baby, for the Cafeteros.
God, that sounds good.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to the sub-20 team, too, on the way to the semifinals now, right?
No, we lost.
No. The Colombians, you dumbass.
Yeah.
Fuck USA, dude. I don't give a shit about
you guys are in the semifinal. I think you play France?
Maybe. Yeah, someone. I don't know, but we're going to win that one. We're going to take it home.
France or Morocco?
Just like we're going to take the World Cup home. No, not Morocco, because it would have been USA in the final.
Okay.
Yeah, so probably France.
Yeah, you guys play France.
Yeah, fuck you, Spain. Colombia, just late winner there. Quinones, shout out that kid. One to watch. But that is it from us here at Footy with the Boys, ladies and gents. It was a pleasure. Thank you for rocking us, and we will catch you next week.
The Arsenal is gooning and Nico just lost his voice. Mike and Flags are crying tears of joy for David Moyes. The USMNT'S just lost again, but there's no choice. It's ride or die until the end on Footy with the boys.
Freddie.
Adieu.
Adieu.
Freddie, adieu.
Maurice. Adieu.
Adieu.